or Joseph in the house. We got Chubby Hubby in the house. We got Karen here. Cheers, everybody. Happy Wednesday. Oh, that's nice. We got a fly tape in the view. Let's maybe just... There we go. It's been a little like that up here in Montana lately. Everything wants to bite and kill you. I usually really like to get things started on a high note, but I'm going to start with a serious note. Does anybody know how Jeff is doing? Has anybody heard how Jeff is doing? And how's Vicky doing? Is she coping with Jeff not well? Sorry, I thought I had that muted. Anyway, I don't know what's going on with Jeff, but it sounds like he's not well. So let's do the thing and send them an overwhelming amount of love and support right now. So thank you guys for that. Anyway, like I say, I like to start usually on a happy note, but I am concerned about Jeff today. So sending out my thoughts and well wishes to them and theirs. Cheers, everybody. Yes, J and V, Jeff. Yes, Jeff and Vicky. I don't know what's going on, but it sounds like Jeff is not well. So if anybody gets any updates while we're live today, please interject and let us know. I saw it on Facebook, Rufo. Vicky said, keep Jeff in your thoughts today. So yeah. Anyway, we have things to talk about in the meantime. The show must go on. All kinds of things that I have to talk about today. Where should we start? Let's start, I think, with some of these tumbles. I don't know. My brother told me this morning that I'm mispronouncing your name, but it's okay. Oh, the hair today. Holy cow. Brother also told me that it doesn't matter if I'm clean or not because there's no smell-o-vision, but I disagree. It does matter. I got 2 bags of tumbles. One from the Nat Geo tumbler and one from the Tumblebee. And like I say, I think we'll look at these first while we wait and see if Andrew and Ryan join us today, since we did cut Andrew and Ryan's rocks. Mostly. Yeah, so we have some tumbles to look at. Ryan is here. Hi, Ryan. Your rock is in the saw right now. I have the end and one slice taken off of it, and it's in the saw right now. Sweet. Thanks, moi. I finished these almost a week ago, but we had so much other stuff to look at and stuff going on that we just skipped right over and didn't look at them. So, all right, let me get myself situated here. And again, cheers to everybody today. The Nat Geo tumbler, I don't always feed it. Cynthia, welcome. I don't always feed it the nicest stuff because it's not always the nicest to my rocks. And so if I have any kind of like experimental things that I'm just like, yeah, we'll see if that even turns out, the Nat Geo tumbler is kind of where it goes. Like I say, just because my expectations for a finished product aren't quite as high out of it. But like I've got 3 barrels running all the time, 2 in the Tumblebee and the Nat Geo. And so we finished these 2 last week, and we have one more that finishes tomorrow. So we're getting ready, like I say, to load things like Andrew's rock and Ryan's rock and some of those other little agates. Like I want an agate bonanza in the next tumbler. So, and I put that load of uranium glass in the last one, and so that's coming along as well. Let's look at these Nat Geo rocks real quick, and then we'll look at the Tumblebee rocks, and then we'll look at the stuff in the saw, and then we'll maybe have a look at the new rock boxes. There's so much going on. And in the meantime, we'll, enjoy some coffee and rock chat along the way. Let's bring the thing and do the stuff. All right. Get you guys good and in there. Find us a good focusy spot here. Okay, I'm glad to hear that, Rufo. Will you please keep us all posted and tell her that we are sending her our overwhelming thoughts and love today. In this batch, let's see, there are a couple of really neat feldspar pieces in here. Negative on the close-up unless we do the whole thing. I thought oh yeah, here's another one. So here's just a couple of pretty little feldspars. This white one, I actually really like the way it turned out. We'll scoot these over and look at a few of them close up. This one didn't turn out bad. I don't know what it is. A jasper? I don't think it's a pet wood. This one turned out okay. I cut this one on the saw and then polished it. Again, the focus. We'll fix that in just a second, I promise. This one turned out pretty cool. Kind of spotty. I went for quite a few red ones. As you can see, I was kind of feeling the red. And then I always say that I should do more of our quartz. So I did throw several quartz pieces in there. All right, yeah, let's back it up and look at that one, that one. Let's look at that one. Sure, let's look at that goofball. Maybe that one really close up. We're going to look at these ones close up. Does anybody else have any that they really must see? Yeah, I think that'll pretty much do it for us. Some little guys. Some stuff that fell off. Who knows? Okay. There's a little weirdo. Holy. Mariah? Am I saying that right? Or is it Maria? Maria? And Sharon, welcome. All the rocks are the faves, right? Actually, I usually do pull a rock or two out of each tumble that is my favorite and add it to my personal stash and then put everything else in, you know, for kids or to give away or to sell or to do whatever with, right? But we'll look. We haven't seen my favorite rocks out of this batch yet. They're in the Tumblebee batch. And I think we have an update here. Give me just a second. We'll look at this pretty pet wood while I do some reading really quick. All right, Rufo did give us an update, and thank you very much for that, Rufo. He said it was a scare and still is a concern for Jeff. He's going back to the ER tomorrow. He's got some irritation in his esophagus, and hopefully will get out tomorrow as well. Yeah, phew. Yeah, but yeah, still be sending them your thoughts and well wishes today. Thank you guys for that. Yeah, goodness gracious. Anyway, there's a nice little pet wood that came out of there. A red rock. Like I say, I was kind of on a red kick. I did for, hey, Herbie, or Herb. I did tumble these for 4 weeks. Like I say, I think that Nat Geo tumbler is just a little aggressive. I do like this. I don't know what it is. Does anybody know what that is? Yes, the one was pet wood there, Sharon. I do 4 weeks, 1 week on each grit, and I do 4 grits. Herb. Gosh, I'm having a hard time today. Swear this isn't my first rodeo. Okay, so the Nat Geo tumbler, there was that. Look smart. I kind of wondered that too, Moss, so thank you for that. Howlite? I don't know. Something I found here locally. And then, like I say, I tend to feed the Tumblebee a little better material because I trust that it's going to do a little bit nicer job for me. And I think that that's quite apparent when we look at these. These are, I think, a nicer finish for sure. Tiger Eye, welcome. And Rockin' in Kentucky is in the house. Hey there, Andrew. We cut your rock. We're going to look at it very soon. Cynthia. Cynthia says, ooh, a petwood. Yes, yes. So like I say, these turned out quite nice. It's a howlite. It might be. I don't know. I don't know if that's something we usually find out here on the prairie or not. Again, I was kind of on a red kick. As you can see, I put plenty of red in the mix. Jennifer, welcome. Also, plenty of petwood in this mix. There are a few, though, that like I really, really adore. This one, and I think this one, too, might get pulled out and put in. Maybe even that one. Might get pulled out and put into my personal collection. So we're going to do the thing again. I'm just going to push them aside so we can get a focus. Nice, clean, up-close focus. And we'll just get started. Brother found this petwood, and he said, that is not a petwood. And I said, yes, it is. And if you don't want it, I'll take it. And he said, fine, then take it. So that was quite a while ago. Maybe even a few years ago. But yeah, we ran it through the tumbler. Again, is it a perfect result? Heck no. But is it good enough for me? Yes. I think it's very much prettier than it was before I tumbled it. So that is an acceptable outcome in my opinion. Yeah, there's no such thing as a not good petwood. That one's pretty. I love that deep orange color in that one. Shoo fly, don't bother me. Seriously, get out of here, fly. Here's a little guy. Is edible, agree. Can I pet that wood? I love the sounds, too, that petwoods make. They sound different, you know, than other rocks. Sorry, that's dizzying to watch, I'm sure, but I do like the sounds that petwoods make. Here's another petwood. Big old chonky chonker. Can we see the end? Nope, it's too close. This one's real pretty and so, we'll just one at a time. Well, we can only do one at a time. Here's a dark one. This isn't the one I said was real pretty, but here is one. Jahik is in the house. Welcome. I like this. I like all the different directions this piece of wood is doing. Hey, Jeff and Vicky, or Jeff or Vicky, or Jeff and Vicky, welcome. We're sending you our overwhelming love and thoughts and prayers today. Thinking of you guys very much today. This one, how pretty is this one? Woofda. Yeah, lots of love in this rock community for sure. For sure. Oh, I love this piece. Love this piece. Okay, moving on. I don't know what this is. Something I found out here on the prairie. Tumbled it, called it a win. We get so much of this like brown jasper out here. It's insane. Like at some point in time, you just got to stop picking that up because there's so much of it. This is pretty. Might be a petwood. I'm not real super sure of that though. One more petwood over here for sure. This is a dark one. Look at that mirror finish on there. I'm actually surprised that that one took as good a polish as it did. It was kind of a rougher piece going in. Texturally, felt kind of rough. There's a wicked little... Talking about very shiny, Ryan. How about the flash on that moonstone, feldspar? Holy, my belly just growled. It said, feed me more coffee. Isn't that a pretty little piece? I just can't tumble probably and love and appreciate these enough. They don't get enough love, y'all. Yeah, it has flashes and flashes, right? Yeah. Here's a couple, just little, you know, smoothies. Here's another one. There's a pink one and a green one. Let's see. Here's a couple more. Since we're looking close up. Just stuff I've found out here on the prairie. That one's pushing it a little on the blue side. Looks like a jelly bean. It's so juicy, pretty shiny. Let's go for a couple red ones. Let's look at a couple red ones real quick. All PrairieGirlRocks. Ooh, that's a pretty one. Whoa. Maybe I didn't show this one enough love when I pulled it out of the tumbler. Interesting. Here's a black one. Can almost see my reflection in there. Like, where am I? There I am. I'm waving. Hey, guys. Oh. Let's see. Here's a goofy one. Yeah, by the way, Sharon, something blew up last time you were here. Are you okay? I don't hate the yellows and reds in that. That's kind of pretty. Let's see. What else is here? This one's kind of pretty. Oh, shoe fly, get out of my hair. Get. Yeah, Jeff, we're just so glad you're doing okay. I mean, a little roughed up, but okay. We're glad. We're thinking about you. What else do we have here? Here's a couple kind of gray ones. The coffee pot is calling my name. Oh, this fly. He's asking to die. I do like this. I wish that this would not fracture and chip out quite so bad, but I like its color, so winning. It's a win. I'll take it. Sharon, take care. We're thinking of you too. Much love for everyone in our rock fam today. I think what we're getting down to, I think this one I will not add to my collection, although I think that this had friends in it, or has friends in it. I can't really see. Opal Guy is here. Hey, Opal Guy. It's brave to tumble stuff with little pits like that because they're little grit grabbers, but I think I might keep this one. Down to the last three, and this last three might be my keepers out of these two batches. I think that one's pretty cool. I think this one's pretty cool. Slickery little stinker. I still can't get a hold of it. Come on now, hold still. And my favorite out of both of these batches, drum roll please. Okay, this is the bad side, because this side got pretty beat up. Oh, thank goodness, Jeff. You guys see that little friend down there? You see that little crinoid guy right there? Ooh, look at that one right there. He's all square, side profile right there. I'm about to blow your mind. Kaboom, baby. There's my keeper rock out of this batch. Oh, does that not have microzone written all over it? Oh, isn't that just a stunner, you guys? I love how Jeff's like not well and Opal guy's cracking jokes. He's like, yay, they're discharging me. I'm leaving. And he's like, not from a cannon, I hope. Like, oh, Opal guy. I appreciate your humor. Chock full of noids. Isn't it wonderful? And the colors, yellows, reds, you know, grays. Like, oh, yes, yes, yes. I hope that makes your guys' Wednesday. I hope it makes it more wondrous, wonderful, and look at us discovering nature's beauty together. So stinking pretty. Oh, yep. That's a keeper. It's all we have. Sometimes, sometimes, Opal guy, and it's some of the best medicine if you ask me. All right. Let me clean this up real quick. Chat amongst yourselves, if you will. Chicken. Yeah, glad I got to show you those guys. Like I say, I've been sitting on those for a couple of weeks, getting ready to show you guys. And then I did the Sherman thing and that kind of Phoenix. Well, you can join me to play with rocks, or you can let me play with rocks without you. Either way, we're playing with rocks, and you're welcome to join us. Oh, thank you, Opal guy. He said hit that like button if you guys haven't. Most excellent advice. Thank you, Opal guy. All right, let's look at Andrew's rock. Guys, remember what Andrew's rock looked like? Let's see if I can piece it back together really quick. And it is still very much so covered in saw oil, so it's going to look a lot darker than we remember it because it looks wet-ish. But, okay. That's about the best I can do. Here's Andrew's rock. What do we think? How's it look inside, you guys? This side is really more what it looks like inside than any of the rest. Let's, we'll start, let's see. Start with the ends. Yeah, I remember that. Okay. Here's our ends. And here's our insides. Andrew, I think you got yourself a wood there. I think you got yourself an agatized wood. Here's the two little pieces I was able to get out of it. It's like my heart, so dark. Is that what you're getting at, Opal guys? So dark. But I cut one. The first one that I cut was 4 turns. And I was like, ooh, that's pretty. Look at how pretty that is. And so the second one that I cut was 3 turns instead of 4 so that we could get a little bit better light through it. And we did do, in fact, just that. If I back my light up, we can see some more. How stinking pretty. Yep, my heart. I did not expect this out of Andrew's Rock. I don't know what I expected, but I did not expect this. And Andrew, those are going to the tumbler tomorrow. Very woody. Yes, and it is quite lovely. Quite lovely. Yes, good job, Andrew. Here's your rock. We're going to put it back over here with the label on it so I don't get it confused. Up next, we've got Ryan's rock. Most of Ryan's rock is still in the saw, but we did get an end and 1 slice off of it, and it's ready to go for the next. I was going to say, is it lined up and ready to go? But it's not quite lined up and ready to go, but it will be very shortly. Sorry about the messy hair today. Just don't care. Here is the outside of Ryan's rock. Three, 2, 1. Here is the inside of Ryan's rock. I love that bit of yellow in there. Fresh off the saw, Ryan. Looks like a fish. And we were able to get 1 slice of Ryan's rock off the saw as well before we started today's live. Trying to get that other side. Everything's dyslexic and reflective. Nice job, Ryan. I think, exactly the opposite with Ryan and Andrew's rocks. When I cut Andrew's rock, I cut the first slice was 4 turns, and by turns, I just mean rotations on the crank on my saw to move things over. I did 4 on the first one and then realized 3 was going to be better because we're going to be able to see more light through Andrew's dark rock. I did the exact opposite with Ryan's rock. I cut it and I thought, ooh, that's going to be really pretty when light passes through it. So I'm going to cut it 3 turns. But I honestly think that Ryan's rock is going to be prettier if I do a 4-turn cut. And so again, it's in the saw. It's ready to go. We're going to finish cutting it. And these pieces will also be going in the tumbler tomorrow, Ryan. I'm sure you'll pretty it up, he says. Yeah, we will. We will. And like I say, we're going to make that next cut a little more appropriate for that rock. It's like, look at this, you guys. My hair is stuck on the saw. I was just getting a hair tie ready. I can't handle it. I'm sitting on it. Oh my God. Okay. Yeah. You just never know what you're going to get when you're cutting rocks, which is kind of half the excitement and fun of it. Sometimes it's a stud, sometimes it's a dud, sometimes it's a shitty, sometimes it's pretty, you know, whichever your slogan for rocks surprise inside stuff is. It'll be like seeing a new rock when it comes out of the tumbler, right, Ryan? Like next month sometime, it'll be all brand new all over again for sure. I'll check in on it once a week, but it'll be like a brand new rock to everybody by the time they see it again. Exactly. If you'll excuse me for just a second, I need to go fill my cup up. As I walk by the base, I can't help but think to tell you guys too that this Friday and Saturday, is the biker rodeo up in Sweetgrass. I missed a little rock here. The band plays on Saturday night. What's neat about this biker rodeo up in Sweetgrass is it was one of my very first shows that I played on my bass. And I think that this is my 3rd one. Still got paint on the bass? Yep, sure do. It ain't going nowhere. Thank God it's clear coat. So I think, excuse me, if it's not my 3rd one, it'll be my 4th one. But either way, it marks the start of another like full year of playing bass. It's my hometown crowd. I love our biker crew. A lot of Canadians come down for this. Sometimes that's the one and only time of the year I get to see some of these people. So I'm really looking forward to it this weekend. It's going to be a busy weekend and I'll be totally exhausted at the end, but I am definitely looking forward to it. Okie dokie. Yeah, still got paint on the old bass. Isn't that a bummer? I wonder if you guys can hear me. Have we tried that before? Have I played my bass and you guys can you or can you not hear it? Sometimes, I know I've tried it on Zoom for the Meteorite crew and they're like, we can't hear it. Zoom's compressing it or something's happening. We'll have a little music this morning. Nothing says Prairie Girl Rocks like having your flat lap with your Prairie Girl Rock label right in front of your big bass. That's not bad. I'll accept that. Can you guys hear it? Can I get into this tiny little spot? Yeah, I'm getting in here. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Can you see me? was obnoxious, wasn't it? We can hear. Could you hear that? Let me try that again. Slap it, whoa. Yeah. Oh, let's see. Where's it? Those are not songs the band plays. Those are not songs I practice. But what is that? Heartbreak Hotel. Anybody know the words to that? Sing along. That's hard for me. Not as hard as... All right, enough of that. Smoke on the water. Oh, I should know that. How's it go? Bum, 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 bum. Oh, I don't know. I should learn that. That's a good one. We get all this awesomeness. Oh, psh. Thank you, but thank you, yes, thank you. I had to kick the dog toy out of the way. Yeah, had a lot of good gigs lately. That's been a lot of fun, but yeah, this is my hometown crowd, and I get a little happy about that. All right, come with me. By ear back in the day. All right, Phoenix, that's pretty cool. Okay. So, I came across Jesse's boxes, and I was like, Jesse, those are not planters. Those are rock boxes. You're misadvertising them. And so I commissioned Jesse to make me some rock boxes. And they turned out beautifully. Look, we're still zoomed in. That is an entire box full of petrified wood that I have found out on the prairie. And those two Duradonga balls in the front are covered in fluorite powder out of my flat lap. So let's see, is the fluorite up here? It is. So Prairie Kid cut and lapped a piece of this fluorite, and then I came back and lapped the other two pieces. And see, now that makes smarter than a box of rocks work. Exactly, Karen. Anyway, I came up behind him and lapped these, and the water and the sludge and the, stuff, the sediments that stayed in the bottom of the machine were purple, very purple, like the most pretty purple you've seen. So I scraped a lot of that out of the bottom of my machine, collected it up, the very fine dust, and coated the outside of the Duradonga balls with it. Whoops, let's not beat them up. It's shredding. I was shredding it. Also, this is a cool new thing. I just got a brand new entertainment center. Well, it's not brand new, but it's new to me. The old one that I have is sitting right there. And look, this old entertainment center was like knee high, like knee high. And so anytime I would sit down on the couch to watch TV, if I would lay down and there was anything on the coffee table, I can barely reach. I couldn't see the TV. The things on the coffee table would get in the way. So a friend of mine was giving away an entertainment center, and I was like, yes, please. So the brand new rock box looks wonderful in the new entertainment center. I'm just delighted. I'm so delighted. I can't tell you guys how. Also, he made me a big one, and I filled it up with all of my Sherman rocks. Oh, psh, never mind the homemade bomb over here. I apologize. Just never mind that. I'm a mom of 2 boys, so you never know what you're going to get in my house. So literally, I watch YouTube Friends instead too, Phoenix, because I agree it's better for my mental health. And again, this is literally a box entirely all of rocks that I have found out at Sherman's. I do have a few more that I still have outside that I haven't cleaned up yet that go into this. And it's now a shoe rack. That's an excellent idea, Cynthia. I was thinking about putting rocks on it outside, but shoes and things wouldn't be bad idea either. So I do have a few more Sherman rocks to clean up and add to this box. And if I ever decide to go out and look again, I think I could probably just about fill that box completely. So, but yeah, I think that Jesse did a really nice job on this for me. I think it's really pretty. It turned out really, really pretty. Both of them did. So now if I could just get him to make me just a couple more. Because I have lots of rocks. Brother was giving me a hard time about that today. Geez, sister, you got a lot of rocks. I was like, you mind your own business. Never mind you. All right. What else do we know? I love them, Ozone. Oh, and then I did put up a community post so you guys could see those. But I also put in the community post that when I grabbed, I had 2 boxes of Sherman rocks, cardboard boxes of Sherman rocks that I'd found over the winter. And I had sorted them into UV reactive rocks and not UV reactive rocks. Okay. And they were both sitting on the staircase, and we would rut through them, me and brother, when we'd get together and be like, what are we going to cut today? Oh, we go look through that stuff and we'd pick something out or 2 somethings or some, and cut some things. Yeah, I agree, Andrew, never too many rocks. So, like I say, I had these 2 cardboard boxes, and we just kept going back to them and pulling things out and like shuffle through them and all of that stuff. So the first cardboard box came down off of the staircase really easy, and I moved all the rocks out of it into the blue one, because they're all the Sherman rocks in the blue box. I went to go grab that second cardboard box, and when I picked it up, all the rocks fell out of the bottom. The whole bottom came unfolded, and all of the rocks fell out on the first landing on the staircase. Excuse me. And I was just like, oh. Oh, the cardboard boxes are the actual, like, the wood boxes are so much better than the cardboard boxes. Not to mention, like, Pompeii lemon juice. That, Pompeii. We got Pompeii lemon juice box just chilling here. Like, I do not endorse that. I would so much rather have an actual crafted thing to put, a beautiful thing to store and display my rocks in. Daniel, how's it going? You made it just in time for, a little bit of the chat at the end. We've looked at lots of rocks today, really pretty stuff, but we're kind of wrapping her up now, doing the whole chat thing. You missed lots today. Yes, it was we got an update. Jeff was not well for a minute. He's doing okay now, but we've got, play-by-play update on how Jeff and Vicky are doing today, because they were dealing with some stuff. It sounds like Jeff's going to be okay. Thank goodness. We were talking about playing bass this weekend up at my local thing. Oh, you guys. I'm excited about that. Yes, and the boxes are nicely done. The stains are very pretty. Yeah, he did a good job. Like I say, I want a few more, and I may have a couple things for you guys as well. I kind of hinted at that a few weeks ago, and I'm still working on it. It's hard for me to get time with this handyman guy who's making the boxes. I'm quite busy. He's quite busy. So to get together, I want to do an introduction video so you guys can kind of get to know him a little bit, and just something, you know, kind of quick and cheesy. But and then, like I say, I may have a couple of other things that he's made that I want to offer to you guys as well. So not a lot, not a great lot. Like I say, we're all pretty busy, but yeah. And then adventuring too. I want to take him out and show him some of the cool places, and you guys can see his reaction to some of the cool places too. Iridescent fluorite coated mud spheres. Yes. And I think you may be just a little bit behind, but that's okay. We're almost finished and you can just stay there. Except our fluorite that we got up in our local fluorite that the kids collected, it doesn't fluoresce a lot. And not all fluorite, I guess, does fluoresce, despite the name fluorite. I guess I mean, you know. So, yeah, lots. When we go all the way back to today's show, it's pretty shorter episode. The English words I try to stick together sometimes, you guys. It was a little shorter episode than we usually do today. Even though we had a lot to look at. We looked at Ryan's rock, we looked at Andrew's rock, we looked at some tumbled rocks, we looked at the rocks in the boxes. So much going on. We rocked out just a minute. I played some bass for just, crappily played some bass for just a second. Words that don't work and words that do sometimes too. Yeah, so I think thanks to everyone for coming today. What else do we have going on in the week? Should be Tomcat Josh tonight, later tonight. Don't forget to go check him out. He goes live Wednesday nights. Karen's been doing stuff, like all kinds of stuff. Rufo's been doing some stuff, all kinds of stuff. Holy cow. Yeah. Everybody's doing just a little bit different things, which is always so cool to kind of peek in on everybody's progress and things. Dub, what's up? We talked about a couple weeks ago, and I just want to remind everybody, head on over and check out Mo's stuff. She's does some pretty jewelry. Go check that out. Who am I missing? Al's been doing videos. Chubby Hubby's been doing some videos. His last video was quite entertaining. What else is going on? There's so much. There's so much that I could just never ever. Yeah, where are my wrenches? We can drop links and we don't have to. I mean, we can if we want to, but yeah. So much, you guys, so much stuff to check out. The Rock fam is strong. The crew is strong. Lots to do and see. And what links? Links to your stuff, moi. Ryan has done some videos and lives even. Ryan, I did not know that. Excuse me. Ryan got me so excited I almost choked on my own spit. Ryan. Excuse me. I feel like a giant turd for not knowing that. I will definitely check that out. You might like the tumbles. I might. Thank you, Ma. Talk longer and we will post the links. I will. And we got the song too. So You guys, if you think of anything that I'm forgetting and you want to share it, you want to promote your own stuff, please do. Oh, Phoenix got a first gold panning video coming up. Coming up, Phoenix, check it out. Keep your eyes peeled for Phoenix's gold video coming up. I love it, you guys. Yes. Yes. You know, and even just this last little bit where we're talking about what's going on here is great because like I say, I missed that, Ryan. I didn't know and I want to know, and maybe somebody else did also, but maybe too, I don't, maybe you guys don't have time to keep caught up with everything. So if we are all keeping caught up, we can, you know, kind of fill each other in on what we're missing a little bit. Yeah, yeah. Way to go. There we go. Yes, my wrenches are doing their wrench stuff. Let's see if we can make it wiggle. There it goes. Did you see it? It's so cool. Okay, we're over it. Yes, space jewelry, moi. Yes, I'm gonna do the other one for moi. Okay. Oh, look, I bruised the crud out of myself moving that entertainment center in the other day. And what else is going on? Oh, thank you, whoever did the little. So yeah, lots going on. Like I say, the crew is strong. Sales on his live tonight. Oh, Ryan. Ooh, I might have to do the double lurk. I can't do the double lurk. I always say I want to and I can't. My meteorite meeting is usually pretty busy right when Josh is doing his thing. We're either recording or we're, you know, really interacting with each. So it's, I always think I want to, but gets to be too much reading the chat on the YouTube and staying engaged with my Discord group or my Zoom group. So, but gosh dang it, I'll have to at least check it out later. And if you guys don't scoop it all up and I see anything I have to have, I can shoot him a message later that says, hey, at timestamp 1756. A live stream working in the studio before Friday. Keep an eye out for Karen at Ozone Fine Art Ventures. I love it, you guys. Thank you so much. Our middle of the week recap to make sure we're all staying on track and catching each other. And thank you, Chubby Hubby. Thank you very much. There's Ryan's channel link, everybody. If you're watching later, go back and check out the live chat because the wrenches are really throwing out some really cool links. Question: are there items with your name in the titles on the Topher Spin site? Yes, Ryan. If you go directly to the tiny URL on Topher Spins, there is a spot on the top header where it's, I think there are things like current inventory, NWAs, PrairieGirlRocks. There's all kinds of little headers up there. Also, if you go to Topher Spin on Etsy, there's PrairieGirlRocks things there too. You'll get a better deal if you look on Etsy and then purchase directly from Topher Spin rather than purchasing through Etsy. So just message them and let them know what you need. And like I say, it'll save you a few bucks to do it that way. And what else do I know? If we had Bear here, he'd be sharing that link. But yeah, Ryan, if you do go check that out, there is a link there. And then Sue makes some stuff too, or tinkers with some jewelry and stuff too. That's kind of fun to look at as well. Yeah, J&V Raw Counting. Thank you, Chubby Hubby. There's a link for that. You guys are doing it. I love it. Thank you so much. Look at all that stuff we have going on, you guys. I love it. Again, the group is strong. The crew is strong. I can get it. Topher Spin on Etsy. Thank you, Ma. Right on. And yeah, I've been teasing you guys a little bit with a sale. I'm not necessarily just teasing though. Like they're really, there's a serious link dropping. I really have been kind of squirreling some things away and putting some things aside, some special things for you guys. So we'll be doing a sale. Again, I don't want to promise anything right now because Today it's raining. Of course it is. It's my day off. Of course it's raining. But like I say, if it dries up later this afternoon and the sun comes out, I'm getting the heck out of Dodge. I did a Google search on your name, but wanted to make sure. Ryan, that's interesting. I've never done that before. Did it tell you anything interesting about me? Thank you, Moa. And what else do I know? Yeah, so if the weather gets nice, I get out of here. So, like I say, I don't promise anything right now because the weather's ruling my days for the final countdown here. The final few days of summer and daylight and warm weather. I'm going to soak it up the best I can. Cloudy days like this, though, we've got, we should take another chop off Ryan's rock. You guys want to watch me? Want to watch me set this up? You do, don't you? 4. We're going to do 4 on Ryan's rock, remember? I think thicker would be prettier. So 4 turns it is, and then I just kind of get it close to the blade so that I don't have quite as far to... Guys, ooh, there it went. Guys, like how I made that decision and I made it quickly? I was like, let's just cut Ryan's rock. All right, it's about to get loud in 3, 2, 1. Andrew, is your saw speed 1/16 of an inch per turn? I honestly don't know, Ryan. On that sticky outy bit, yeah, I impale myself on it all the time. You see how it's not quite straight right there? That's because of impalement. I honestly don't know, Ryan. That's a very good question. Yeah, Karen, it wouldn't necessarily be everybody's first choice to put a, 14-inch rock saw in their living room, but it was my choice to do that. Oh, Ma, you're welcome to come stay anytime. In fact, I have you guys over every Wednesday. Oh, yeah, actually, Joseph, what he was asking was when I turn the crank, how far over does the rock move? Not how fast does it cut. But fair, I understand. It's okay. We love you. Oh, yeah, wow, that seems incredibly thin per turn. For science, let's find out. Good oil on my hands. Oh well. Okay. 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0. Here's a 3 turn. 0.17, 0.18. 3 turn. 4 turn. 0.22. almost 0.23. So 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. So almost 6. Whatever that is in between each turn. Let's turn that off. Millimeters, is it millimeters? A little shy of a quarter of an inch for 4 turns. Sure. Sure, Ryan. Sure. My brain can't do fractions of inches. Thank you, Mom. Mine either. A little peek. Oh, where is it? Oh, nope. No. There it is. Boy, barely. Just the edge of it. Sometimes I can sneak a little peek through here. Not today. Not today. Proud member of a not so small fringe minority with unacceptable views. My PrairieGirlRocks. Meteorite Mansion. Come for spin. Check it out, Rufo. There you are. Okay, let's see. Oh, we still have a little ways to go. If I made this saw, I'd scoot the window over just a little bit. Yeah, it's a bit off for a good view, but also if you actually threw a rock or something happened in there, it might protect your teeth and your eyes a little better. I mean, you can see in there with your naked eye because you can get your face at the right angle, but yeah, it's kind of tricky if you're trying to film in there. Bouncing all over. Sorry, guys. I have to pee. I'll be right back. sorry. I don't think it's gonna matter in just a second. What do they say? I know the difference between blue collar and white collar is you wash your hands before you go to the bathroom or wash your hands after you go to the bathroom. I thought it was closer than it is, so I hurried. I'm missing anything. What did Karen catch? Cheers. There we go. Now we're real close. I like to slow it down right at the end, and I like to start it kind of slow too. In the middle, I let it rip tater chips, but the beginning and the end, I kind of, because it's a gravity feed saw, I have that option, I have that ability, where I don't have to just go barging right in or come ripping out the backside. I can take my time in multiple places, get a little cleaner cut. You guys can hear it taking that little end off even after the chunk fell down. So, like I said, the nice thing about a gravity feed saw is that I can control the speed. It's not one size fits all. Let's just sneak that out of there real quick. See how we did. Let's see. Yep, that's kind of pretty. Pretty dark, but yep, kind of pretty. Do like that. Yes, I do. Center. I could see, you guys could see the chat. Look, you could see your chat in there. If you're watching this later, here's the live chat and the reflection of this rock. Chubby Hubby's in there. There's Cynthia. There's Chubby Hubby again. Anybody else want to get their picture? There's Karen. There's Karen in there. There's Ryan. Opaque. I agree, Ryan. I do like that. And what the camera isn't really showing is that it's kind of like a pink green color. Oh, there's some yellow in there, especially over here. I think it'd be fair, honestly. Let's do this before I let you guys go too. Ryan, let's get you a good look at your rock really quick here. Yes, Montana agates, Daniel. Yep, you bet. Or might be agatized petwood if we have to be real honest, but yes, Montana. Okay. It hates that light. Let's pop this. Well, I don't really have that one hooked up. Like right here, it gets some real pretty yellows. Right here, it gets kind of pretty yellows. Let's see. Like, to me, it looks kind of pink in here. The light is so flickery. I apologize. I can't get the light right. I can't do for you what I see with my eye. But, yeah, that's pretty. I like that. And, again, it's going to be real pretty when it comes out of the tumbler. Gonna be stinking pretty. Someone caught that? What did Phoenix say that was funny? Where's it at? Way up there, eh? What'd you say, Phoenix? Tell me again. I like funny stuff. Is kindness in your Steinkern cup? Ooh, I like that. I like that, chubby hubby. Poor pets, poor Petwoods. I don't get it. Poor pets. I missed it. Poor pets. I don't. Not gonna lie. Slicing the pets with Allison. Slicing them up. Yeah, exactly. Slicing the pets. There, we can almost catch that pink. That's not a reflection. That's like actually kind of pink in there. No pets were harmed in the making of this video. But they were even our little Adopt-A-Rocks. As we just chop them up. Everyone adopts a rock and I start slicing it up. Let's see what's on the inside. Yeah, for sure, Andrew. Especially when we're done tumbling that. That's going to be real pretty. I'm excited. I'm excited to see them all come out. It's too bad it takes a month to tumble because, whew, tries my patience. That cup of coffee went down like a big kid on a teeter-totter. Straight down like a rock. Yeah, awesome. I'm glad that we got to slice up a couple of our pets today. And again, we just, to go back and kind of recap, we've got more finished rocks You think that, but it actually kind of happens quick. You know, you're like, oh, it's Thursday again already. I got to go do hey, Josh, I got to go do the tumblers. And then like, you know, you don't get at it right away. And then pretty soon Thursday is over and you're like, holy cow, I really need to get after that. I need to get that switched over today. So it actually does feel kind of like a pushy. It almost feels a little pushy sometimes. Yeah, I don't think, Ryan, that I could, and I do understand that. I'm trying not to touch my face. I'm covered in oil. I do understand that there are like rock tumbling competitions and where they are actually looking like for perfection in their tumbles, right? And that's just not me. Like, I just want to see what my stuff's going to look like. I know it's going to be different than when I put it in. I know it's going to be smoother and shinier. At least you hope it's going to be smoother. Yeah, I got a little bug. You hope it doesn't just crack and crumble the whole way through, right? But I am willing to play a little bit. I'm willing to experiment and try things. And I'm honest about what I'm doing. I'm honest just enough to say that, look, I know that there are rock tumbling competitions and that I'm not even in the same game as some of those guys. So, but yeah, as long as you're aware that I'm aware that you're aware and you're aware that I'm aware that you're aware, then we're okay. We're doing just fine. Josh, you, oh my goodness, are just the coolest. You're the coolest. You're the coolest. Oh, look, you got some good folks in there too. Oh, yeah. I love it. Love it. Yes, yes. We know all those people. Yes. Wonderful. Oh, thank you, Josh. I wish I had a bell. You know what? I do, because Karen does the bell. I'm going to do it just today, just for fun. Just cause. Josh, you rock! Yeah, and just for you, Josh. My greasy fingers. My saw oil fingers. Nice cowbell. The world needs more cowbell. Absolutely. You know what? Thank you, Josh, for encouraging me to throw a little cowbell in today's show. Because we definitely needed more cowbell. I agree. I agree. Ah, you guys are the greatest. Josh, I'm sorry, you're always popping in. I know it's because you're on your lunch break. And, you know, I miss you because I'm doing my meteorite thing. But I heart you, Josh. I love you, Josh and kitties. Look, we're going to put the light in the middle of the heart. We love Josh and kitties. We do our best to support, even if we can't be there. Agree, moi. And that was well said. Moi says, Josh, your heart is gigantic and lovely. I agree. Papa, thanks for stopping in. And Josh, I think you're in the loop. I don't know, but we're sending lots of well wishes and love to Jeff and Vicky today as well. So, and everybody in the rock group. If you need a hug today, consider yourself hugged. If you need a smile, you should probably just come hang out and have some coffee with us. Hopefully I will help you smile today. Even if just for a minute. So yeah, new entertainment center, new rock boxes. We cut some adopted pet rocks, stuff out of the tumbler. It's just yes, 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 and yes. And then lots of links were shared earlier. The links were just going like nutso. Check out moi, check out Ryan, check out Tomcat Josh, check out Karen, check out JNV, check out Rufo. So much going on. What a cool community we have, you guys. I think I'm a pretty lucky girl to have you all. So I love it. We're going to sing the song. We're going to call it a day. Like, again, not my longest live, but we did so much and there's so much still to do. I wish it would get nice out so I could go play, but it's trying. It's trying. We'll see what happens. So, yeah, we'll sing the song and we'll cut some more of those member adopted rocks in the near future. And the tumbler, like I say, we switch it over tomorrow. So next week, hopefully we'll have some tumbles to look at and we'll have some new things going in. Oh, thank you guys. You guys are the best. All right, sing along if you know the words to the song. And we'll do the thing, go out and do the things. You guys are the best. So pretty rocks out on the prairie, pretty rocks are everywhere, pretty rocks for us to look at, pretty rocks are everywhere. There's a pink one and a green one and a blue one and a yellow one, and they all are very pretty, and they all are everywhere. Thank you guys so much for watching. In a world where you can choose to be anything, choose to be kind. Choose to be a rock hound too, because that's good stuff. See you guys.